Hello everyone, it's me Lucero again. So today I'm going to practice English with Mimi, day 22. Let's get started. So in this lesson, I am going to start to find out the lesson I have to study, and I will keep learning with teacher education series. So student learning English lesson, classroom, let's see. Okay, I almost finished this and now I'm going to study with uh I will try to start with the video how to be tactful. Here we go.
Hello, welcome to Michael's Better Business English. This month we're looking at how to be tactful. Now tactful is a little bit of a difficult word. Tactful means to be sensitive, to avoid hurting other people's feelings. This is very important when you're giving bad news, introducing a negative topic, or criticizing someone. How can you do this? Well, there are 3 steps to being tactful. Step 1, signal. Signal means to signal to the listener some bad news or negative topic is coming. And we use words like unfortunately, regrettably, with regret. This lets the listener know something bad is coming and helps them prepare. Second, use some kind of qualifier. A qualifier is some expression like it seems or it appears. This has a softening effect. Third, use a modifier. Modifiers are words like slight or small. For example, we have a slight problem with the delivery. These words make it feel less and underplay the negative topic. So, being tactful is not easy, but by using these 3 steps, you can do it. Thank you and good luck.
Okay, so let's try to answer those questions before we are going to practice with Mimi. Question number 1, when do people need to be tactful? When dealing with a bad situation, when performing on stage, when getting to know someone, and when express true feeling. So I think with when dealing with a bad situation. According to the speaker, why it's important to be tactful? We need to avoid giving false information to people, to avoid being funny from people, to avoid making promise, and to avoid hurting the feeling of other people. This one. And the last one is what 3 things are needed in being tactful? Feeling, advice, signal, qualify, and modify. So we choose this one. Okay, the second part.
This month we're looking at how to be tactful.
Tactful.
Tactful means to be sensitive, to avoid hurting other people's feelings.
Sensitive.
Introducing a negative topic or criticizing. Signal means to signal to the listener. Signal means to signal to the listener. And we use words like unfortunately, regrettably, with regret.
Regrettably. Oh, it's regrettably. Regrettably.
This month we're looking at how to be tactful.
This month we're looking at how to be tactful.
Tactful means to be sensitive, to avoid hurting other people's feelings.
Tactful means to be sensitive, to avoid hurting other people's feelings.
Introducing a negative topic or criticizing someone.
Introducing a negative topic or criticizing someone.
Signal means to signal to the listener some bad news or negative topic is coming.
Signal means to signal to be the listener some bad news or negative topic is coming.
And we use words like signal means to signal to the listener some bad news or negative topic is coming.
It was 94%, so I want to improve it until I can get 100%. I can do it again. Like signal means to signal to the listener some bad news or negative topic is coming. So now I get 100%.
And we use words like unfortunately, regrettably, with regret.
And we will just, oh, sorry, I do it again. And we use words like unfortunately, regrettably, with regret. Regrettably, with regrets. Okay, perfect. So now let's try to talk with Mimi. So how do you break bad news to other people? Do you think that's a tattoo person, that you are a tattoo person? Would you follow the step mentioned by the speaker? Let's see. Hello, Mimi. I think that there are nice steps to be followed, but I'm wondering that whether we have other steps to be a tactful. I don't know, but maybe we have. We should try to discuss about it. That's a great observation. While the speaker mentioned three steps to being tactful, it's possible that three are other steps as well. What other step do you think could be important being tactful? I just wondering, but I have no idea for that. So could you suggest me some of step to be a tactful? Of course, why I can't give you a true answer, I can give you a height. Think about the speaker explanation of using qualifier and modifier. Are there any other way to think of to soften your words, make them sound less negative? I think the first of all, we should try to talk with other people, like we should help them to know that the bad news is coming and they should have a preparation for thinking about it. I mean, we don't stay focused on and directly at the first time. We should prepare for this bad news. So we can do something like that to help other people, maybe less negatives. Qualify and modify. Qualify and modify is the last one. And but what is the first one? That's great point. Signaling and preparing other for bad news can definitely help make it less negative. It shows empathy and consideration for their feeling. Now let's move on to the next question. Would you use qualifier and modifier when delivering bad news or introducing negative topics? I think that we should try to find out another way. Of course, qualify and modifiers is a good way. And we also can use something like telling a story, a positive story related to this, and give them some reasons why, and give them some solution for facing with bad news. That's a creative idea. Sharing a positive story and providing reason can definitely some soften the impact of bad news. It shows empathy and can provide some comfort to listener. What are some other ways can you think to be tactful when delivering bad news or introducing negative topics? You seem to try to looking for the new ways to be tactful. I think we not only use some previous way, we also uh, can discuss with the person and let them answer some question, discuss with them and give them some question and they will answer, and those questions may be related to the bad news, and let's think about let's discuss and let's see how do they think about that before we share with them about the bad news. The great suggestion, engaging and discussing and asking the person question related to the topic can help them process and understand the bad news better. It's allowed them to share their thought and feelings, which can make the situation less negative. What are some other way? Oh my God. So I think that is enough for us today because I would like to hear from you. Okay, let's see. Okay, Mimi, so I would like to hear from you. So could you please give me some ways to be tactful when we are trying to deliver a bad news or introducing a negative topic? So can you give me some suggestion? For example, when I am talking with my student and I know their test examination results is not really great, and I want to share with them. But before that, I want to discuss with them, and you can give me some suggestions or advice to be tactful with my students. Let's see how Mimi can answer my question. I think. Okay, here we go. Mimi, let's give me some suggestion. Here we go. This is I want to study. When delivering a bad news or introducing a negative topics, it is important to approach it with empathy and sensitively. Here are some few suggestions. Number one, begin by creating a comfortable and supportive environment. Make sure your students feel and ease and open to discussion. Number two, start the conversation by acknowledging their efforts and highlighting any positive aspects of their performance. Number three, use a phrase like, I wanted to talk to you about your test result, or I noticed there are some areas we can work on together. Number four, encourage open communication by asking them how they feel about their performance and if they have any thought or concerns. Focus on constructive feedback rather than criticizing or blaming other specific areas for improvement and provides guidance on how they can progress. Number six, offer support and resources to help them overcome any challenge they may be facing. Number seven, emphasize that setbacks and part of the learning process and reassure them that you believe in their potential for growth. Remember, every situation is unique, and it's important to consider the individual feeling and needs. Now, let's move to the next question. So I think it's enough. I will stop now, and thank you so much, everyone, to be here with me, and hope to see you into the next lesson. Goodbye.